Good morning. Good morning. This is Roberta Spate, aka Miss Bird with Dreams Empowerment Network. How are you this beautiful, cold Monday morning in January? Yes, we are. What day is it? The sixth? Six? Um, it is absolutely a pleasure for me to come live today. I'm just going to sip on my cup. I am feeling love. This gives me some morning happiness, right? Just beautiful colors. Mm. So, guys, today I want to talk about rejection. So, a friend of mine, we were in a conversation and we started to talk about rejection. So, as you see, some of my artwork behind me, and those artwork and many more are available on my Etsy page, which is called Miss Burt Art. You can go check that out. And we were talking about our submission. So we submitted, I submitted one of my pieces, and she submitted one of her pieces, and both of our pieces were rejected. And it started the conversation up how she said she felt like it was a sting. It was a shot in the gut kind of feeling, and that triggered a lot of the conversation forward. So I explained to her that pretty much all my life I always felt rejected. I felt rejected growing up as a girl with all these boy cousins. I was the tiniest little thing with long pigtails and big old glasses, and I had to be tougher than them if I wanted to play football. If I wanted to play basketball with them, I had to be tough, and was always saying, "Oh no, your girl. Oh no, you can't do that," and kind of thing. I always felt rejected. Coming up as a young girl, and then going into high school, the middle school age. I felt rejected. I couldn't find a clique or a crowd of people to be a part of. I always felt like the ugly duckling out of the bunch. And so rejection was always something I always dealt with. And I remember my last job, how, once my direct left after they actually let him go, how hard it was for me to uh, create something that I thought was needed for the position. So I kept going up, telling them, I need a title change. I needed, this is why I needed a title change. And this is what I do. I'm more than an assistant and yada, yada, yada. They kept rejecting me, kept rejecting me, kept rejecting, kept rejecting. You don't have a degree. Oh, yeah, yeah, here's my degree. Well, you don't have this. Yes, I have over 19 years of experience. I know what I'm talking about. Well, you don't have the expertise in this. Um, I can gain the expertise. So every time I kept coming back with an answer or solution, they kept rejecting me, rejecting me, rejecting me, rejecting me. And at one point, and I start to, you know, kind of lean on, well, maybe I'm not as smart as I think I am. Maybe I don't know the things I really think I know. Maybe, I started actually doubting myself from the rejection. Um, I continued to, kind of pull myself up by the bootstraps and say, no, you know these things, you accomplish these things. I had to really sit down and write down all the things that I had accomplished to understand that I was worthy of what I was trying to get. And believe it or not, it took a year and a half to actually get that promotion after the fact I had submitted everything, and after the fact that my new head of department had submitted it. It took a year and a half afterwards, and even after that they didn't even announce it along with all the other candidates that went before me. They didn't even announce it in that group. They waited 6 months later to announce it. And I felt rejected once again, even though I finally got what I wanted. And as as a child, as a young adult, going through divorce with my first husband cheating on me, I felt rejected. And somewhere along the line, I lost confidence of who I was and what I was capable of. Until the conversation goes start to go in deeper and deeper, and we start to pull out layers of how rejection has either propelled us to push forward or has built up that wall of fear of going forward. And for a long time, a lot of time in my coming up, um, I built a wall of fear, not to cross the line, not to just accept that I wasn't good enough. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are good enough. Let me take a little sip of my coffee. Mm, you are good enough. And don't allow rejection to determine who you are. Sometimes rejection is a part of the process of building your character, of building the hunger. Like myself, after realizing, hey, I am worthy of this. I know more than them. I can do this. This is what I'm doing anyway. I took that and I pushed forward and I didn't give up until I got that promotion. I got that title change. I got, that increase. And it was a significant increase, more than I thought I was going to get. Right. So um, I'm here to tell you that you can allow rejection to hold you back in fear forward. You can allow rejection to determine that you're going to push through and get what you deserve. So make sure that when you do get that rejection letter saying, I'm sorry, you're not qualified for the position, or trying to get in with a certain group and you get rejected, don't take it as you're not good enough. Don't take it as that. Just take it as I am going to move forward and there's another opportunity out there for me. And that's how we had to look at the art rejection emails that we received. That this wasn't for us at this time, and that we're going to move forward. We're not going to let it, kind of start tearing down our mindset that we're a good artist, we're a rising artist. We're not going to let that determine. Well, placing it self-doubt is, well, maybe I'm not as good as, maybe start comparing yourself. No, you are as good as the next person. That setting is just not for you. And I had to realize that too, going into particular circles, and um, feeling that I'm just not up to their standards, or I'm not up to their level. I'm there so I can be around people so I can level up to their level. So don't look at rejection as that you're not good enough. Never look at rejection as you're not good enough. Just look at rejection as that particular time and space is not for you right now. There's another opportunity, bigger and better for you. That's all I got for you today for your inspirational Monday. I hope this resonates with you, and share, share, share. Hit the share button, leave a comment. And guys, I look forward to doing these Monday inspirational moments with you every Monday mornings. And, I just want you guys to remember that you are good enough. You are good enough. You are qualified and you are more than enough. This is Miss Burt with Dreams Empowerment Network. You can follow me on Facebook under Dreams Empowerment Network. You can follow me on Instagram under Spade Speaks. And what else I have out there? Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. I think that's all I can handle right about now. And of course, your YouTube page. God bless. And remember, you have to dream big to win big. Have a wonderful week, guys.